Hi, this is Stephen from Sound of an Ocean Wave, coming to do day 21 of the February daily draws. And as usual, I'll pick the first card from the Tarot of Dreams deck, and the Oracle card will be from the Oracle Visions deck. So I hope everyone is well and ready to hear today's message. And just a quick note, I've noticed I've had a lot of notifications of comments being left on my videos, and I will get to look at them and respond to them if I need to give them a little heart to say thank you for leaving your comment. But I do like to look at your comment and respond individually a bit more to the comment, but it's just getting a chance to sit down and look through them and answer them. But I will get to them, so don't think I'm ignoring you. If you've left a comment and you've not had an acknowledgement from me of your comment that's been left, I will get round to it, and I do appreciate your comments very much. So I will get to having a good read and reflect upon them, and will respond to you, because I like that aspect of connecting with you and dialoguing with you. It's what makes doing these readings even more worthwhile, to get that feedback and that connection, because that's what it's all about. So anyway, I've given the deck a last minute shuffle, so now we're ready to draw our first card. Okay, here we go. And today we'll go there, and our card for today is, this is the Page of Cups. This is, perhaps we've got a new situation that's affecting us emotionally, or maybe some news coming that will affect us, particularly to do with a relationship, or will have an emotional impact upon us. And this is all about learning to deal with a new relationship or situation that's affecting us emotionally. So it's learning that again, we've had this before, and we may have gone through a process getting used to an emotional situation, and we've worked through that, but now we're back to the page, perhaps taking, I always see that the page is taking hold of the ace of the suit, and in other decks you have the page holding, the Page of Cups would hold the cup in his hand, and even the traditional Algebras has a little fish jumping out, and it's like taking that new experience, that new idea that's got that emotional impact, and developing it and learning to it's bringing some new thing into our life that we're reflecting on, and we're getting our imagination around, our ideas around, and where we've got that energy there of connecting, start learning to connect emotionally to this new situation. So that's what I believe, that's the energy we're getting today. It's perhaps something new's coming that we're gonna get not just our heads around, but our hearts around, and deal with emotionally. So maybe it's going to be some news that will bring us some joy, some happiness, some good news. We could all do with that, couldn't we? And sometimes we have to get used to happy news. Because even happy news can bring a change to our lives. For instance, if you're in a relationship with someone, and you or your partner, depending who you are, is going to have a baby, and that's good, happy news. it's still going to have an impact on your life. You know, it's going to change your life. So there's still things to get to grips around. So there's got the happiness, but there's also the practicalities and the changes that's going to come, that you've got to get yourself around, both mentally and practically and emotionally. So that's just one example that came to mind. You know, so let's pick our oracle card. And today it is this layers card, this peeling back the layers card, getting the reflection, getting down to our core, to our inner selves, the deepest part of ourselves. And it's still, you know, perhaps as we do that, we get, as each layer comes, we come across a new situation, a new issue to which to get our emotions around. And maybe it's, you know, we've perhaps opened one layer, removed one mask, and that's revealed something that's affected us emotionally, and we've gotten around that. We've dealt with that now, and it's theirs, and we do the next layer. Here again is a new situation to get to deal with, and it's this ongoing process. So it can be a cyclical process of as we go through removing all these layers and finding out who we are at our most inner self is at our core. That journey brings about it several instances of new emotions, new situations to learn, to discover, and to get to grips with, and to get our heads around and our hearts around. And it's just keep that process going, and that it's all bringing growth. So if you're still going through this cyclical process of peeling off the layer and then getting to something new, dealing with that, and then another layer, and we're back again to the beginning process, just realize that it's all for your growth, and it's to unveil and reveal to you who you are at your core, so you can be in touch with your core self, which will carry you for, once you know who you are at your core, I believe that will carry you through a lot of situations and will guide you through a lot of choices in life. So continue the process. I know I am. It's it's ongoing, and it has its ups and downs, but if you keep persevering, it will bear fruit. So that's the message for today, and thanks for listening. I'll be back tomorrow to do day 22, and until then, take care everyone, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay then, bye bye.